What's up everybody, Vortex Fiend here, and welcome back to another video on SD Gundam G Generation Eternal, where I'm going to be covering two pieces of news that just dropped in-game. The first is we're going to be getting our second map event, so we're simply going to be taking a look at the details for that, see what's different, and see what kind of goodies we're going to get from that. And then the other one is kind of interesting, and it's regarding a change that they made to Master League. And I've already been seeing some opinions about this change. Some people really like it, and some, primarily the spenders, aren't too keen on this. But let's go ahead and dive right into it. And before I do that, you guys know the drill. Subscribe, notifications, like, dislike, comments, do all that. Helps your boy out, helps me to keep this going. I love doing this. I love creating content for you guys. I love this game. And yeah, that's all I have to say on that. So we're going to go ahead and first take a look at the map event 2. You know, the little bit more lighthearted news before we take a look at the Master League Season 3 changes. Okay, so map event 2 is going to be coming out on August 31st, 12 JST. For me, that is on August 30th, 8 p.m. Pacific. That is this Saturday evening for those of us that lived on the West Coast. For those of you that are in the Eastern time zone, that's going to be 11 p.m. August 30th on Saturday. So for those of you that are wondering time zones, well, there you go. For those of you that are unsure about your time zone, just take this time, plug it in on Google and say, hey, Google, what's my time zone on this? And it'll tell you exactly when it's going to be live. But that's when it's going to go live. They're going to be adding an option to save squad configurations for each formation requirement of a map event. Super helpful. Total skip limit for map event has been removed. I think that's also great too. So then that way, once we clear, like, for example, a particular boss stage and we want to get like certain mission requirements fulfilled, you can clear it as much as you want. Get stuff off from it, you know, get some drops, all that good stuff. Missions have been added for players who achieve a score attack of 100,000 or higher, so more chances for those of us that like to push that score further to earn more rewards. There's missions tied to map event progress and added modifications as rewards for 100% completion. So we're getting some more equipment, per se, which are the modifications for our units. Increase the number of available spaces so that 2 secret bosses appear in Area 1 and 2. So we have more bosses to fight. What does that mean? More missions, more rewards, more good stuff. Always nice to have more. And they also adjusted the power points, or the PP, that can be obtained from space to 5 since extra spaces were added for the secret bosses. So the total PP that can be obtained from secret bosses remains unchanged. Rewards are going to be increased for the first time. That also now includes diamonds. So those of us that are wondering, are we going to be getting more chances to earn free diamonds? Well, there we go. They also increase the difficulty and recommended CP values of stages, while also increasing the amount of medals that you can earn. So stages are going to be harder for certain things, but you're also going to get more rewards. So they're balancing it out with the rewards in terms of the difficulty. And then due to the difficulty changes, the number of squares that can be captured and the maximum number when using boost items have also been increased. So we can now use more boost and items because they are increasing difficulty. More map medals can be obtained. The shop has more items for exchange and a wider selection, so more goodies for us to obtain. They also sped up how long it takes to unlock a space, and they also made some other minor UI improvements. So all of this is good. More improvements, more rewards, more things to do. Always nice to have, always nice to see things added to this game. Here are the main rewards. So we will get access to a free SSR unit with it, which is the LPO's Ples Cubely MK2. I apologize if I mispronounced that. Again, I'm trying to get through some of the older Gundam series anime, so I'm learning the pronunciations. We're also going to be getting a new supporter pilot, which is going to be the SSR LPO Ple. And also we're getting Hayato. So I know Hayato because I know Hayato from the original Gundam, and it looks like this is him when he's older. It is going to be another SSR supporter warship, and it looks like it's going to be for Unstoppable. So not as good as the UR one, but hey, we have an SSR Unstoppable tag warship, and this increases stats by 22% at max limit break. So that's great for free to play. So if you're free to play, or let's say you missed out on an Unstoppable tag ship for URs, and you get this one for free, well then there you go. There's an option for you there. Always nice to have more options, especially for those of us that aren't always pulling on every single banner. And then here's the supporter pilot that we're going to be getting from Double Zeta, the support attack, counter attack level 3, new type level 3, and then additional counter support with series conditions fulfilled for SSR LPO Ple. Again, I'm saying that wrong. Let me know in the comment section below. And then her actual mobile suit is going to be the Cubely Mark II. I think that design for Cubely looks sick. It's that darker color with beam saber, beam gun, and funnels. I imagine hopefully it's going to have some sort of like really cool debuffs attached to it, maybe like a defense down or like a specific type of weapon damage down. so that way it makes our units of that weapon type more effective. Other than that, everything... Oh, here we go. The series sortie restriction boost will mainly affect the units belonging to the series with the tags below. The Mobile Suit Gundam Double Zeta, G Generation, Lightning Fast, and Unstoppable. So for those of you that are wondering which unit should I prepare, take a look at these tags. I'm already seeing Lightning Fast, so I'm already thinking, like, if you guys have the Hainu Gundam, the UR one, the one that's hella good, that's already one that I'm going to be thinking about bringing. Unstoppable is a great tag. G Generation has been getting more support as well, and Double Zeta already has a lot of support. So there's a lot of different ways that you can strategize your teams there. But these are the ones that are going to be impacted the most in terms of like boost for this particular map event. Other than that, all you got to remember is that in order to have this unlocked, make sure you have Mobile Suit Gundam Stage 14 cleared. So that way, once you do log in, this event is available for you. So this is going to be map event 2. Again, this comes out August 31st, 12 JST. For my time zone, I'm in the Pacific time zone. August 30th, 8 p.m. Pacific. So just keep that in mind. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about a bit more of like... I would say this is spicy news because it does have to do with Master League Season 3. So they made some changes. What they did was they reduced the max scores because the issue was battle score calculations are producing lower scores than intended. I'm not sure if this was a bug. I wasn't really paying attention to this. I know that I saw a few things on Reddit posted, but I didn't really read what that was about because, I mean, I've been doing Master League since Season 0. I've had no issues with it. So this could have been a bug that I might have missed, but essentially, you know, people were producing lower scores than intended, and in order to kind of rectify that, they reduced the max scores required to qualify for challenge mode by 15% across the board. So now, in order for you to unlock challenge mode, you don't need to get 150k, you have to get 127k. And now, in order for you to get, you know, the promotion score requirements, these are as follows. So from Silver League, so to get to Silver League, it went from 20,000 to 17,000. The Gold League is now 34,000, so forth and so forth. And as you can see, now you only need 102k to qualify for Master League. And then the compensation that they gave was 500 diamonds. What my thing is about this, and I'm playing Devil's Advocate, is that are they going to continue this from now on with Master League Season 4 and onwards? And if they do, I've been seeing some mixed opinions about this. For those that are free to play and are light spenders, people were mostly rejoicing because they're like, oh, yay, I don't have to work as hard, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't have to hit 150k. I don't have to like stress over challenge mode as much. If I really want to get that nice shiny title, which is very, very optional, by the way, it doesn't do anything except it's a bragging right. But I also understand the perspective that, let's say, big spenders like whales were coming with this because, you know, some whales were saying like, well, this is kind of like a slap in the face to whales in a sense because, you know, when you whale, essentially, you know, you're paying for power. And those of us that are like super whales, like I know a few, for example, you know, they get like the highest status and everything. And I get it, you know, they pay for it. It is what it is. They know that's their decision. But when they see like this reduction, so then that way people that don't spend as much are able to get that. I see where they're coming from. And again, I'm playing devil's advocate with this because I see both sides. For me, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little neutral on this. It's good for both sides. It's good mainly for free to play and light spenders because now we don't have to work as hard. But I also understand how some of the whales or big spenders feel a little like about this because it's just kind of like, well, we've seen how free-to-play players can already reach the 150k mark and higher. So it's not that hard to do. So you kind of just made it easier. But then in retrospect, then what's the point of spending and like limit breaking every single unit when now it's getting easier and easier? And again, I get it. They're trying to streamline the game more for people that don't want to spend. They're trying to make it more accessible, which is always a good thing. But I do understand where big spenders are coming from in terms of this change and essentially nerfing the requirements to get the better stuff for PvP. But let me know what you guys think. And again, remember, Master League is not even real live PvP. It's AI controlled PvP. Some of it is very RNG based or very position based. So if you just reposition, you can still kind of get those goals and get those scores. But let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely excited for Map Event 2. I'm going to be streaming it on both Twitch and YouTube. So be sure to check out my Twitch and YouTube channel in the video's description as well as the pinned comments. Don't miss out on my streams. But let me know what you guys think of this change to Master League Season 3 with the scores. And let me know what you guys think of the upgrades that they've provided for more content and more rewards for Map Event 2. Thank you guys again for watching. Stay tuned for the next video and stay blessed, everybody.